Sevilla, Spain is a city rich in culture, architecture, and more churches than you could ever imagine. Join us on our travels where the mixture of Moorish and Christian influence make this city a unique place to visit in southern Spain.
Good morning from Sevilla. So we're at La Seta de Encarnacion. It is a major sightseeing place here in Sevilla.
Las Setas de Sevilla, or the Metropole Parasol, is one of the largest wooden structures in the world and was constructed in order to bring a more modern look to the Plaza de la Encarnacion. Across the street from the Metropole, you'll find a number of stalls where you can buy souvenir items to bring back home. I bought a few sunglasses cases for us, made out of 100% cork. We booked a walking tour for the morning, so we were meeting our tour guide at the Metropole. We're going into a Gothic Moorish church. It's a mix of Islamic style and Christian style. The first stops on our tour were one of the 3 oldest churches in Sevilla. Beautiful. Seville was under Muslim rule from 711 to about the 1200s, so you can easily see the Moorish influence on all of their churches. Our next stop was supposed to be the Macarena Church, a very famous cathedral in Sevilla, but unfortunately there was some type of election going on that day, so we couldn't even get close to the cathedral.
So we just finished the Macarena tour. It was fantastic. Our tour guide Miguel was so knowledgeable. I was kind of nervous that he wasn't going to be. He kind of seemed kind of laid back, but he was so knowledgeable, and that was such a great tour. Right now we're at close to the Macarena Church, and these are the original Moorish walls, the city wall.
In the 9th century, the Vikings invaded the city and destroyed much of the wall. They also killed thousands of people on their 2-day rampage. After all that walking, we were getting hungry and ready for some food. And when you're in Sevilla, tapas is what you eat. So we're at another tapas bar called Los Colinos. The tour guide suggested that we came here, and we're glad we did. Busy. We just ordered a few things, not sure what it is, but one of the servers suggested 4 dishes, so I'm sure it'll be good. Sevilla has so many tapas bars to choose from. Just look for one with people cramped inside or a long lineup outside, and you'll be sure to get some good food. After eating a lot of tapas, which was really good, it was time to see the major cathedral in Sevilla. But on our way there, we spotted some flamenco dancers, so of course we had to stop and check out the show. Flamenco has a long, rich history in Sevilla. This art form was popularized in the 18th century and is a mixture of all the cultures that could be found in Spain. Flamenco is made up of the voice, the dance, the guitar, and the jaleo, or the hell raising, which you can hear in the hand clapping. It first started out as a musical outlet for the poor and marginalized, but soon became a popular dance form in Sevilla. It's a mixture of the Gypsies, the Moors, the Jews, and the indigenous Andalusians. It was such a treat to see these great performers. Even Keenan got in on the action. So we've seen a lot of churches today, but there's one more church that can't be missed when you visit Sevilla. Sevilla's Cathedral of St. Mary of the Sea, or Sevilla Cathedral, is a must-see when you visit this city. The Sevilla Cathedral is a large Gothic-style structure and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the third largest cathedral in the world. So here is a tomb of Christopher Columbus. The cathedral is the final burial place for many well-known people in history, such as the city's conqueror, Ferdinand III of Castile, and Christopher Columbus. So we're in the Sevilla Cathedral and we are just in awe. And I can look at cathedrals all day. I am not Catholic, but I mean, you can't help but appreciate the architecture, the work, hundreds of years sometimes, that go into making and finishing these cathedrals. They're just unbelievable. We're gonna enjoy some more, then we're gonna go up to the tower. Seville was under Muslim rule for about 500 years, but once Ferdinand III conquered the city, all mosques were either destroyed or turned into cathedrals. Giralda is a bell tower of the cathedral. This bell tower actually used to be the mosque's minaret, where the call to prayer could be heard.
We're at the
Sevilla Cathedral! Good job! All right, let's go.
We're going up to the tower. We're all the way up. We're all the way up. Nothing can stop us. All the way up.
Let's see here. Beautiful. Our tour guide told us that bells were not used in the Muslim faith and they were actually considered a bad omen. So when the Christians conquered the city, they added as many bells as they could fit in the tower to mark their victory.
Okay.
How do you like the views?
Good.
It's beautiful?
Yeah, look, a tree is beside it.
What's there?
The tree is beside the house.
The views from the bell tower are breathtaking, as you can see the entire city from this vantage point. If you're ever in the south of Spain, make sure to check out Sevilla. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, happy travels!